Hi there, this is Corundum Core, and I'm going to show you how to do Wolf Cave Skip in the All Songs category of Thea. So, you're going to perform Wolf Cave Skip right after doing Marsh 2 Skip coming out of Lizard, and you're going to get over to this tree. Now this tree is actually going to be a slightly faster setup, if we can actually get it, to the ceiling clip. Normally we'd go to the top of the waterfall and do it from there, but that's a little slow, and if we can figure out exactly what we need to do to get this skip consistently, then that's a huge time save. Well, not a huge time save, but a decent time save. So, this takes use of something called sidewinding, which was also recently discovered. Basically, when you do a spin out of an air dash, you get a little bit of height preserved. So sidewinding basically moves back and forth in your air dash to preserve that height without having to do a full spin and losing vertical or horizontal momentum. So the sequence of inputs is pretty tight, so let's try it. Ugh, just barely missed it. So that means my launch was a little off. Because we got the height that we wanted from sidewinding. There we go. Got it that time. Second try is pretty good. So from here, we're going to do the ceiling clip and go over to the dog slide area, which we used to only go over to in all abilities. So what we're doing right now is we are actually going to be skipping the entire Wolf Mountain climb. And then we're going to be skipping the Wolf Cave area where you have to free 4 dogs and use the power sources on their tails to destroy the 4 statues, and that brings down the silent barrier. So getting all these tricks first try saves, my estimate is 4, maybe 5 minutes. It's pretty significant. Alright, here we go. So, we are over here. You're going to want to do an air dash over to that kind of brightest triangle that Fia is looking at in the center of the screen right there. And that should line you up to a ceiling. Now from this ceiling, we're going to drop down onto this platform right here. And we're basically going to do successive air dashes and try and get behind the ring that has the silent barrier in it. Now, it's possible to bump into an invisible wall and lose it here, so we're going to be really careful, and you just need to be really quick on your air dashes. So we may not get this first try, but we're going to try it. Don't want to move too far to the right or else you'll fall down, or too far to the left, actually. The slope starts a little bit earlier than you'd expect. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we got up here. From here, we are behind the wall where you have the silent barrier. And you can't see it right now, but you can see it in the VOD of my last run, that you can actually just destroy this silent barrier by throwing a green seed at it. Like, it's just a regular silent barrier, you can break it that way. And from there, Wolf Mom actually won't even be here. She's still going to be outside Wolf Cave for the cutscene where you're supposed to see her run inside Wolf Cave, because we never triggered that cutscene. And the wolf pups will be where they are normally. You will pair with the wolf pups. Excuse me. And then as soon as they get to their nests and all sing their note, it'll actually start the cutscene for you to get wolf voice. From there, just gonna want to hop up here, get some air dashes started. As you can see, the statues are in place because I never destroyed them in my run. You'll get the cutscene that triggers when you enter Wolf Cave from right here, but don't worry, you can just, as soon as it's over, you can just run this way. And then from this tree right here, you just air dash all the way to the waterfall, enter the hub area from the waterfall, and continue the route pretty much as normal from there. Alright, I think that's all I have to show. Hopefully the gamepad viewer did a good job of showing my inputs, and y'all can replicate this. That's all I have. Thank you so much. Bye.